you know, and I didn't know until the end of the year. So this is what I train people. So when I'm about to train you, I want you to know that this, if you make 60,000, 40,000, if you're watching this and you're like, yo, I want to make 40,000, 50,000, that's cool. A lot of what I'm about to tell you is going to go over your head, which is fine, but at least I want to always plant the seed of exactly how we make $100,000. All right? So here's how it goes. You guys have both made a sale, right? Now, when people first get started, what they think is, this is where the big money is at. Getting the sale. They think this is where the big money is at. But this is not where the big money is at. That is not where the big money is at. If you only focus on getting sales, you'll get frustrated, you'll get angry, you'll start looking at the business and say, yo, I can't do this. Why? Because you were only here focused on sales. This is what I figured out years ago. This ain't about sales. We do two things in this business. Do y'all know what type of firm we are? Because most people only think we're a sales firm. What is the two things that we do in this business? What type of firm are we? We are a sales firm, that's one. What's the other one? Most people forget this and don't realize it.
Resource?
No.
I've heard it before.
All right, so I'll give it to you guys. We are a marketing and sales firm. Now, most people only think we do sales. So therefore, they miss out on half of the money that's available. If that, because they only think we're a sales firm. Now, do you guys know the difference between marketing and sales?
Sales is kind of straight to the point. Like, you just, you do this and it's not like, there's no, I don't know how to explain it. It's no like, it's no variety. There's no variety to just sales.
Right.
Marketing, it's like you have a car salesman, right? And then you have a commercial. Mm-hmm. The commercial is the marketing. And then the commercial gets.
Now, what makes the commercial marketing? You got that shit too.
But he doesn't talk about oh, come to the. It's like that Top Dog Law guy. Like, he be rapping in it like mad loud.
What is he doing? What is he doing? You're right, but what is he doing?
He's building intrigue.
There you go. Marketing is only building people's curiosity. That's half of our business. Sales is when they come in, and now we're trying to get them to actually what? Buy. Marketing is not to get people to buy. It's to what? Build intrigue.
Like that 2-for-1 special at ShopRite.
Right, like the 2-for-1 special at ShopRite.
What? 2-for-1? Buy two, get
No,
one
role
free.
playing. 2-for-1.
Yeah, exactly. So you get.
Oh, let me see. Where's that at?
Yeah, right down the aisle.
Oh, ShopRite?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm about to go check, right? That 2-for-1 special, that's marketing. Marketing is eyeballs and eardrums, right? So that's marketing. How much of the business is marketing? I just said it.
99%.
No, half. Oh. Half of our business is what? And what is marketing?
Building intrigue.
Building intrigue. The other half of our business is sales. But when people come into this business, what they think is all we are is a sales firm. So you're missing half of the whole business. So I broke this down, right? Because again, when I was first getting started, I'm like, yo, this is a sales firm, this is a sales firm, this is a sales firm. But then what I did was I got to simplify this shit. This is not sales. So this is how you make $100,000 a year. Again, for those that just coming in, you don't have to make $100,000. But when I train for someone that may want to put the work in to make this type of money. If you want to make $50,000, $40,000 a year, fantastic. This is just going to go over your head. But if I can get one person, plant a seed in one of you, then that makes this all the worth it. So how do we make money? We make money in this business. This is the illustration right here. Don't we knock on the door? That's the beginning, right? And then what do we do at the end? We make the sale. But the sale, this ain't where the big money is at. A lot of us are going to not be here a month from now because we were only focused on sales. We was trying to master sales, and we keep coming up with nothing. We come in every day, and we come up with nothing. Why do we come up with nothing? Because all we're focused on is sales. So that's why I created this. So I'm going to go through it with you guys, right? So we knock on the door as step one. Now, let me show you where the big money is at. The big money is right here. This is getting bills. This is where your big money is at. Big money. Big money is getting bills. If you're goal-oriented, you want to get 8 to 12 people to give you a bill every day. Did I equate this to sales? No, I didn't, right? Master the art of getting 8 to 12 people to give you a bill every single day, and you'll never go broke a day in your life. But if you focus on sales, I told you, you're going to get frustrated. You're going to start doubting the business. You're going to say, yo, this shit don't work for me. All because you was focused on sales. So watch. Everything you do from knocking on the door to getting the bill, this is all considered what? Marketing. What is marketing again?
Building intrigue.
So, think about it like this. Gio, you own a clothing store, right? You own a clothing store. Would you rather someone come into your clothing store and buy nothing, or someone walk right past your store and never come in at all?
Come in and buy.
Why?
Because one, for them personally, it could probably plant a seed in their mind like they want to come back eventually.
And for you, as the owner?
And for me, I'm looking at it like maybe someone outside saw them walk out, come in, walk out.
Okay, so you said, I'll clean it up for you. So you basically, as a business owner and a salesperson, there's two things that all we need. Number one is an opportunity, and number two is a chance. The most successful business people and salespeople, this is not the focus. You got to get this first. So again, metaphorically, that's them coming into the store. So think about it. How do we feel when somebody comes into the store? If we own a store, how do we feel when someone walks in? We feel good, right? They're looking around and looking around and looking around, and then they leave and they buy nothing. How do we feel? Naturally. Shit, damn. Now a new person comes in. How do we feel? Good again, right? All right, bet. They walk around, they don't buy nothing, they leave. How do we feel? Down again, right? New person comes in. How do we feel? Good. All right, bet. They leave, buy nothing. How do we feel? Down. Metaphorically, someone coming into your store is you getting a bill. I want as many people to come in my store as possible. How do people get people to come into their store? Sometimes they play loud music. Sometimes they have balloons and shit. What is that called? Marketing. That's like, damn. So what we are is we're walking billboards. We are the marketing. So that's why we have to build rapport. That's why we have to ice break. Do we ice break at some doors or when the feeling feels good? No, we ice break at every door. Why do we do that? Because that's the marketing side of our job. Now, getting bills. How many people do we need to give us a bill every day? 8 to 12. You have to make it a game, getting the bill. When they can't find the bill, what's the name of the game? having them figure out where is the bill. No, my wife takes care of everything. I want to see y'all get the bill. You're focused on the sale. Put all your attention on getting the bill. I'd rather you get a no when you have the bill in your hand than to get a no when you don't have the bill in your hand. Why? Opportunity. If I got the bill, I have an opportunity to actually get the sale. But if I'm focused on the sale, I'm not focused on the bill. Now, what does it say in our pitch at the end? What does it say? It says something to the effect of my job. Say it one more time. Boom. Now, we didn't accidentally put that in there. We're a marketing and sales firm. This is real shit. So we put in there, my job is to what? How do we check? So, let's think about it. What is your job again? It's the check. How do you check? By getting the bill. So, can you do your job without the bill? We didn't say my job is to get you signed up. Did we put that in the pitch? No, we didn't put that in the pitch, right? But y'all thinking we're a sales business. Y'all forgot we're marketing and sales. So what do you think? Are we just saying it just because it's in there, or do we believe it? Do we believe your job is to check?
That's it.
You have to believe that your job is to do this. Now, if you're not getting 8 to 12 people to give you a bill every day, are you doing your job? No, but what are we doing? We're more so saying, I didn't get no sales today. I didn't get no sales today? Is that your job? No, your job is to what? Get 8 to 12 people to give you a bill every day. When you get bills, guess what we can do now? We can train you on how to sell. I'm telling you guys, it's hard to cook without food.
I'm in that phase. I need to be taught how to get the sale because I get a lot of bills.
You don't get, I tell you now, you don't get 8 to 12 people. So remember what I'm saying? I'm talking about this. You may be talking about 40,000 a year.
No, I want
If you want to talk about this, you got to get this. You see how and this is what the customers do too, right? The customers, what they do is they trick us. They take us from here and they get us talking about this. Listen to this. My wife makes all the decisions. What's our default? Y'all are new. What do you say? My wife or my husband makes all the decisions. What do we say?
Go ahead, Bill.
Huh?
I completely understand.
And what else? What?
Are they home right now?
Are they home right now? See, they just tricked you. What did they say?
The significant other makes all the decisions.
What's the word?
Decisions.
Decisions. Now, say that last part of the pitch again.
What is it? Check for the bill. What check for the bill?
Add the most important part. My
job is to check for the windows.
Okay, so if somebody says, don't let them trick you, they just tricked us.
You're not here to make any decisions.
Yeah, I'm not here to make, what are you talking about? I'm not here to make decisions. Your wife makes decisions? Fantastic. That's great. Like I said, my job is just to what? Just to check. Now, guess what I did? I increased the likelihood of me getting the what? The bill. Once I get the bill, now what? I have a
Opportunity.
to what?
And it's his wife, so you could throw him on TBD.
Don't let them trick you. I did this before, and I did this before, and my bill went up $3,000. That's them tricking you. What is your job? To check for the symbol. How do you check for the symbol? Get the bill. Why are you letting them talk to you about this? Like I told you, I'd rather you get a no when you have the bill in your hand than to get a no and you don't have the bill in your hand. Why? Because I want you to have an opportunity. Patrick could tell you, Jilson could tell you, I can tell you. You know how many people told us that they wouldn't get the bill, their wife makes all the decisions, the this, the that, and we still got the bill, and some of them we still closed? Could you imagine? But when you're new, you may not even put someone on TPV. Why? Because you don't think that they're going to go through with the whole process. No, we just want the what? The bill. Because when we have a bill, guess what we have? An opportunity. You guys, I want you to change your perspective. I want you guys to really focus on getting bills. The more bills you get, the more sales you're going to get. Exactly. But if you're only getting 2, 3 bills a day, guess what? That's not enough. 2 to 3 bills every day, that's not enough. The last thing I want to make sure, and then, what time? We got to go? All right, 5 minutes. All right, thank you. All right, so the last thing is that phrase. All right, let's talk about that real quick. What is it?
My job.
Let's say it again.
My job is.
My job is. Now, my job is to what?
Check this window.
All right, let's step out into the real world real quick. Forget empower. Forget empower. Think about our normal daily lives, right? And when we think about our normal daily lives, me personally, I think about let me tell y'all what pisses me off. What pisses me off is when I go to a restaurant and I ask for honey mustard, an extra packet, and they give me 2. And I said, can I get like 2 more? Can you throw like 2 more? Or the Chinese restaurant, I asked for some soy sauce. They're like, yo, nah, you only get this. I get pissed off because I'm like, yo, just throw in the extra. Come on, stop playing. And they're like, no, I'm going to have to charge you an extra 25 cents. And I get mad, and guess what they tell me? Yo, I'm just doing my job. It humanizes us, right?
Yeah.
Y'all don't, another thing that pissed me off is tickets, parking tickets. Especially when I see them giving me the ticket. When I get a parking ticket, I'm bugging out. Yo, you see me right here? Yo, stop. You can stop it right now. Like, yo. Nah, nope. I gotta do it. I'm going back and forth. You catch me on a bad day, I might curse them out, honestly. Because they're doing it, right? They're still printing the fucking ticket. I'm like, yo, you can stop right now. But what do they hit me with? Just doing my job. And that humanizes the situation. It brings the tension down. So when we say my job is, what I want us to do is I need us to own that's your job. Your job isn't to get them signed up. Your job is to get the bill. The more bills you get, the more sales you're going to get. But if you focus on the sales, you ain't going to get a lot of bills. Oh, I didn't want to really get that sale because they wouldn't have did the TPV anyway. What are you talking about? Get the bill. There's a lot of things that happen in life where the first step is the most important. This is the first important step. You got to get the bill. Once you get the bill, now you have the opportunity to get the sale. So what I want you guys to do is I want us to really focus on getting 8 to 12 bills every single day. You guys are doing great. I'm seeing what you guys been doing the past couple days, getting on board, not getting on board. But when you want to see consistency in this business, you want to focus on getting more bills. So today when you're out there, what I want you to do is start paying attention to the times where you won't get the bill and see if you can actually get those bills. Don't worry about the sale. You're going to know when you're going to get a sale. You're going to know. The vibe is going to be there. But think about the ones where the sale kind of seems sketchy. Like, am I going to get this? Am I not? And figure out how you can get the bill there. Because that's your job. My job is just to check to see. If your wife makes decisions, your husband makes decisions, What does that matter? Are we here to make a decision? No, we're just here to what? Check. That's it. Make it as simple as that, but get more bills. Because remember, we're a marketing and we're a sales firm. We don't just do sales. And marketing, again, is what? Building intrigue. When you get them intrigued enough, they're going to go get the bill. The reason why they're going to get the bill is because they're curious. I don't know what you're talking about. Let me get this bill. Now when you get the bill, now you can break it down for them. Juice? All right, excellent. All right, that's what we got, guys. Yeah, that's it. Anybody have any quick questions? No quick questions? All right, I know we got a day started. But let's clap it up for ourselves. All right.
Let's give it a clap and a half for Demetrius.
Ha!